and power. Praise and power all. Thank you for joining me for another moment of harmony. These Saturdays are the best days now. Well, everyone loves Friday, but Saturdays are the best days now because they are the days we are taking charge of our moments, taking time out to hold on to our moments and ourselves and say, it's going to be my healing time. This is my sanctuary time. Of course, I hope that you guys are all using more than one day a week, an hour of your week towards spending time with yourself. But I am so happy to be a part of your routine. And I really hope that you have a whole routine full of love. Good morning, beautiful. Full of love. You have a routine full of care, reflection, growth, accountability, sustainability. I hope you have those moments. And again, Saturday to me puts the cherry right on top because it is our time to say we're going to have a moment of harmony. Thank you again for joining me for a moment of harmony. We are starting a new series today, guys. So we just came out of a 25-week series. I was so excited. Congratulations, happy graduation to all of you that were doing that work with me all those times. Like I've expressed so many times before, y'all, please forgive me. Y'all know all my allergies and sinuses are all crazy, so bear with me. But like I've expressed in the past, I started out very small on the Facebook Live platform. Just going Facebook Live and answering questions. Good morning, beautiful. Just answering questions and, based on a show I had done or a lecture workshop that I had done at Morgan State University. And I just started answering questions from some of these incredible women that had sent some questions into me. And then I just moved from that into affirmations and healing. We just kept graduating to deep, more in-depth healing practices. So we just finished up the second part of that, which was the affirmation series of A Moment of Harmony. We are now walking right now today into a 32-week series. So for those of you that were like, hey, I wasn't there from way back in the day. I just came on when you got on YouTube, or I just kind of saw you at the end of Facebook. Like, I don't know what. I want to be a part of a course too. Well, here's your opportunity. Here's your first course if this is your first course. Here's your third course if you've been rocking from the beginning. And here's your second course if you jumped in when we were in our affirmation course. This course is such an incredible course because at the end of this 32-week series, there will be a Moment of Harmony book available to all of the people who are committed to their moments. You will have this book. This book is called A Matter of Moments. And that's also what this series is called, A Matter of Moments. And in this 32-week series, we're breaking down 32 monumental moments in our lives, how to receive them, how to expand them, how to make them and take them into their fullest potential. So 32 moments. Yay! Thank you guys so much. 32 moments we have in this series. I pray that you join me for every one of them, that you rewind, that you go back, that you watch when you can't, when you're busy. Y'all know I'm always talking about watching YouTube videos when you're cooking and cleaning because that's when I get like my long videos in. Do that, okay? Because I want you to be a part of every second of this series. When we get to week number 32, I want you to be able to say, I am so much more in tune with myself. I am so much more in love with myself. I am braver. I am prouder. I am stronger. I am more together than I was at the beginning of this series because I did this work every week. I took this 32-week course. So I see you, Mama Charmonique, and I am reading. Yes, I am reading. I know you do your work. I have seen you literally from the beginning. She's been doing her work. So I really want everyone to be able to say, look, fresh start, new number, who is this? Fresh start, 32-week series, week number 1. Okay. Week number 1 in our Moments Matter series, which will also grow into the Moments Matter book is magical moments. This is the first focus that we're going to have on these moments, magical moments. So when we talk about magical moments, so first off, let me get my voice all together, get myself all together. Okay. First off, when we talk about why our moments are so important, we've talked about them 1,000 times. I know. I'm just going to quickly reiterate. Having control of our moments, having a hold on our lives, having the time, having the courage, having the faith to say my life is worth the time that I put into it, and that every single thing that goes into my life matters. The people, the words, anything that I consume or expose myself to, it controls my moments. My moments turn into my days. My days turn into my life. It turns into like, this is what I've been doing with myself. So really being able to say like, my moments matter, every single one of them, means that I cannot waste one on anything that is not going to make me my greater and higher self. And I want us to get to that point because it is going to elevate us so quickly, elevate us so consistently, so greatly towards our super best selves. And we know that's the purpose of life. The purpose of this fleshly realm is for us to really get into, go into our divine level. Like every day, elevate ourselves. And the quicker we get there, the more we pull in those things, the quicker we get there, the more that we pull in those things, peace, honey, the more we pull in those things that we're meant to have, the things that we're supposed to have, the things that are more reflective of our divine nature. So when we're literally suffering and when we're in misery and when we're just hopeless and at our lowest, it is because we are the furthest away from our divine selves. We're the furthest away from where the Creator intends for us to be. And so we are saying, like, look, we're not wasting one more moment on a broken moment. We're not wasting one more moment on a hopeless moment. We're not wasting one more moment on an empty moment. We're not wasting any more moments. We're saying that now we're coming into this series, Moments Matter series, and we are starting off with magical moments. Okay, so now that you have the whole backdrop of where this series is going and why we've come together with this series, I want us to get started in our first series, which is magical moments. Magical moments. Everything they sound, right? Glitter and sparkles and bubbles and lace, magical moments, all the greatness, sparks and fireworks, okay? We're talking about magical moments today because I want us to be able to recognize them, hone into them, maximize them, utilize them, okay? So our magical moments are moments. I'm sorry, y'all, that is my cat who is wanting to interfere with my moment. But magical moments are moments is a magical moment is any moment that reflects a light and reminds you in the spiritual realm. I'm sorry, let me reverse that. A magical moment is any moment that reflects a light and reminds you in the physical realm of your spiritual realm. I'm going to say that again the right way. A magical moment is any moment in your life that whilst in the physical realm, you are reminded and made aware of your spiritual existence. It is a moment where they are together because they're always together. They should always be together. But in this chaotic society and the backwardsness in nature that we live in, we will separate them. We will live only in one. We will focus only in one. And we won't bring them together, which merges them and maximizes them. We maximize our spirit. We maximize our physical if we bring them, if we merge them, we bring them together. So a magical moments are the moments that remind you they're together. They're the moments that put you outside of your physical realm, but also the moments that, excuse me, guys, I am pushing. The moments that put you outside of your physical realm, but also the moments that make you present in your life. So they're too big for me to hold just physically. And they're also so big, I can't not be present on where I am. So just know that if you're not present, you're not in a magical moment, or you can't fully utilize and take advantage and experience a magical moment. Because magical moments are what I'm saying. They transform. They create magic. They're where miracles come from. They're where the greatest parts of lives. And I'm saying there's tons of magical moments in our lives all the time. So let's get into how we can fully appreciate those magical moments, how we can fully create those magical moments and be present in those magical moments, because they're happening all the time. When a woman gives birth, when you're being intimate with your partner, your soulmate, someone that you love, when you are having laughter and joy, when you are speaking to your child, when you accomplish something that you did not think you could accomplish, when you're having a healing moment with someone that has harmed you, or a parent, or you're connecting with someone that you're deeply spiritually connected to. All of these things birth magical moments. All of these things remind you how big God is and how close you are, how one you are with the Creator. All of these also remind you how great life is and how blessed you are to be here in your space. Magical moments, okay? So sorry, y'all. My allergies. I'm so gonna be so happy when June gets here and we're done with the spring, or this semi-like spring that only brings pollen but not sunlight. Okay. So okay, how do we know we're getting into these moments? How are we gonna grasp these moments? So one, in order to have magical moments, which is what we all deserve, what we all want, what we all came here for. We came here for the full thing. Okay, we've been getting it on the half. But in order to have magical moments, you must first embrace being my cat is pulling. Go on, Pharaoh. So sorry about that. My cat is doing horrible things. Somebody is really trying to interrupt my moment. It's not going down. It's not going down, energy. Let's keep on trying to pull me down. We ain't doing that. So, in order to embrace these moments, create these moments, we have to embrace being the magician. To have magical moments, you must be a magician. You must be the magician in your life. That means you are not waiting for someone else to create magical moments for you. You're not dependent on anything or anyone outside of yourself, and the creator lives inside of you. So, anything outside of yourself for the magic of life. You're not dependent. You're not waiting. You are the magician. You are saying that any magic, any miracle, any greatness, any fireworks, any passion, any love, any accomplishments, any greatness that comes in my life is going to be initiated by me. You're taking full responsibility for the greatness in your life. And it's going to change the level of greatness that comes into your life. You're saying that I am taking responsibility. I am the magician. I have the wand. I have the way. So all that happens is because of what I initiated. The great people that I have around me are because of the people I choose to be around, are because of the people that I've been receptive to the Creator sending me. The great opportunities that I have are going to be initiated by the responsibilities that I take on, are going to be initiated by the sacrifices and the compromises and the commitments that I make. I am saying that I am the magician, and I will not have magical moments in abundance if I'm not the magician in my life. If I need my professor to be my magician, if I need my mom, if I need my dad, if I need my husband, my wife, my girlfriend, my boyfriend, my kids, if I need my boss, if I need anyone else to make my moments magic, when they're not there, I lose the space for magical moments. And that just cannot be. If someone has the keys to your car, What's the use of having a car? You can't ever drive it. They got to be there with you when you need to move in order for you to move. You need the keys. You have the keys because you're the magician. And you're saying, like, look, you can come with, you can be a part of, we can share, but I'm not turning over the keys, my wand. I'm not turning over the keys of my happiness and my magical moments to anyone. I am in the driver's seat. I am the magician. 3 things about being the magician in your life as it pertains to having magical moments. The first thing is, y'all know I got my notes over here. The magician must believe in magic. We're talking metaphorically, guys. We're talking about a magician. Think about magic and how it goes down, right? The magician must believe in magic. The magician cannot say that I am going to take charge of the happiness, of the greatness, of the joy in my life, but I don't really believe that happiness and joy and greatness are possible. I don't really believe I'm worthy of those things. I don't believe that I can consistently have those things. And sometimes I think I deserve less than those things. You are not believing in the magic. Also meaning having faith. Having faith. The magician, there is no magician that takes the stage, that stands in front of hundreds of people or works the street corners in Las Vegas or New York, and he doesn't believe that his own antics, his own actions are going to work, are going to amaze you. He already knows, I believe in magic. Why does he believe in the magic that he presents? It's because he has put the magic together. He has put the magic together. This is why we believe in the greatness of life, because now we're taking our moments, we're sitting and we're having our moments of harmony every week. And so we're saying that I believe that greatness is going to come to me. I believe that I am manifesting. When this wonderful thing happens to me, when this incredible person is drawn to me, when this incredible opportunity happens, when these goals are being met, when these affirmations are being said, when these friends are showing up, when my children are producing, I am not in shock. I am ready to embrace it because I believed in the magic of my life the entire time because I've been the magician. Well, sis, you got a promotion. Brother, you got these keys to this truck. Son, you got this graduation. All of these things are going to happen to you, and you are not shocked. You are grateful. You are proud. You are happy. But you know that you believed in the magic because you've been the magician. You have been there behind the scenes. You have been working nonstop and creating the magic in your life that the whole world is being able to see. You put the whole thing together. You believed it, you thought it, you worked towards it, you manifested it. So we are saying that in order to have magic, we must be the magician. And in being the magician, the first thing we must do is believe in magic. You have to believe. You have to. There is no magician that doesn't believe in magic, that practices magic. You have to believe. Peace, love. Happy birthday weekend, beautiful lady. And you have to out of you. You're emitting the greatest of yourself. You are working on the things that are not the greatest of you, but you are constantly putting forth, shining, and projecting, producing the greatest parts of yourself. So you are saying, I'm the magician, I believe. First thing that a magician does, believe in magic. The second thing, the magician practices and studies magic. There's not one magician that has ever stepped on any stage or any platform or in any arena where they're getting ready to demonstrate their magic and they have not gone over it 1,000 times. How does that metaphorically, how does that transfer over to us? How does that translate to us? We are not going to say that we have faith. We are not going to say that we can create and manifest greatness, and we are not constantly practicing it, And what I mean is that not just when we want something big, not just when something crazy is happening, we need to motivate ourselves. Not just when we're feeling at our lowest or we're at a scary place. I'm saying that we are always practicing our magic. When we're running late for work, something small. When we need extra money for gas, something small. When we have a friend that we want to reach out to, our family member, when the Creator talks to us internally, this is practicing your magic. Magicians also study. They study. They study the human experience. They study each other. They study themselves. They study reactions. They study outcomes. They do trial and error. They do not walk on a stage and say, I believe in magic, and therefore I am a magician. So you will not go in this life and say, I am the magician of my life. I make my happiness. I create my experiences. I manifest my greatest desires, but I am not always working on that. I am not always talking to the Creator. I am not always praying. I am not always journaling. I am not always reflecting. I am not always going back into myself, setting new standards for myself every day, reaching new goals for myself every day. I cannot then say I'm going to walk out onto this big stage and create this magical experience because I have not practiced and studied at what I say I am. I have not practiced and studied at what I say I am. We had a whole ladies' night last night. Shout out to my girls. We had a whole ladies' night last night, and we talked about so many profound things. We just, we healed. I love y'all so much. We healed. We got some stuff off our chest. We got to some better places. But that is my cat. This is why you put everyone out. I let the cat stay because I did not want to fight with this cat. And that was a bad idea. Okay. Get thee behind me. Okay. We did all of this to say, okay, many apologies, people. Mommy Mercy. They trying it. The cat is actually trying it today. So we did all of these things, and at the end of it, we talked about this song that Drake did. And you know, one of my sisters put it on all loud in the parking lot because we can be a little hood when we're together. So we put it up all very loud, and there's a line that says, you know you're good when you are who you think you are. You know you're good when you are who you think you are. So in this instance, I'm saying that I am not going to go before the world and only believe that I can do better. Only believe that I'm my greatest self. Only believe that I can create and accomplish anything. But I have not been doing any work behind the belief. Because then I'm not even certain that I'm a magician. I haven't practiced. I haven't honed. I haven't troubleshooted. I haven't studied. I haven't become extremely well versed in this. And I am saying that that's the second part of being the magician in your life. The second part, first part, I believe in magic. What kind of magician doesn't? Second part, I practice magic. I study magic. I not only believe it, I do it all the time. In my dreams, I'm practicing magic. When I wake up in my goals and my planning of my day and my texting and my work, I am practicing magic. I am always manifesting. I am always pushing. I am always executing. I am always conforming, transforming, reconstructing, healing, growing. I am always practicing my magic. The third part of being a magician is a magician recruits assistants. This is a big one, guys. This is such a big one. Because we always think that magicians, celebrities, all the people that we love that get up and literally show us God in our face, just like they're incredible. We always think these people, it's just their gift. It's just that they've been touched that make them amaze us. But what really helps them amaze us, what really helps the magic shine its brightest, is the people that are behind the magician, the people behind the amazingness, the people that support, the people that have the back of, the people that take care of, the people that illuminate and keep the light that you love so much plugged in. Magicians recruit assistants. How does that translate outside of the metaphor? It means that we as magicians, it means that we are not just out here doing magic tricks, practicing, reading, believing, and doing magic tricks. Sometimes the magician has someone in the audience that knows what's really going on. Sometimes the magician has someone in the audience that knows what's really going on, that knows the next step and is prepared to meet the next step. The person that's really ready to work in tandem with what's trying to be manifested. The magician has someone in the background that's doing the thunder or working the lights. There's someone that's waiting on their cue to have your magic trick come to fruition. Y'all, please forgive me again. These allergies drive me crazy. I am really such a lady, believe me. And I hate doing that unladylike stuff with all this, being gross. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But bear with me. But like I'm saying, the magician recruits assistants. The magician is not out here on their own getting discouraged. Because if you ever think there's a magician where a magic trick didn't go as planned, then you don't know you don't know about magic. Sometimes it doesn't go as planned. Who do you think is keeping the magician going? Who do you think is motivating and cheering on? Who also do you think is helping to create the illusion that this magician is doing what they're doing? The magician has the person that is sitting in a box that know they're not really getting sawed in half. Harry Houdini, which was one of the greatest magicians. I think I said musician a little bit. Sorry, y'all. Magician. Harry Houdini had so many people that knew that if he was in a trick or if he was creating a magic trick in the middle of it, he had cues for if he was about to pass out. He had cues for if things were going south. There were people always on guard and in line to assist him in his process of magic. In order to be the magician in your life, you must believe in what you are doing. Must. And I'm not saying believe like believe is so easy. I'm saying believe when it looks unbelievable. It's easy for me to believe that my children are going to be great when they're doing great. It's easy for me to believe that my marriage is going to be strong when it's being strong. It's easy for me to believe that my accreditations are going to happen when I'm making it happen. I'm saying when things are unbelievable, you believe. When things are unbelievable, you still believe. That's the magician. That's the power that's going to transform your life. That's the power that's going to create in your life the majesty of greatness. So, we're saying that the magician believes, the magician practices all the time. Even when it seems like it doesn't matter that I'm my most magical self, I am my most magical self. Even when it appears as if it is not a big deal that I am my most magical self, I am my most magical self. Even when it feels like maybe I'm not required to be my most magical self, I am my most magical self because I practice and I study. I study my craft. I study life. I study myself. I'm a student of the magic that I profess to create. I am a student of the magic that I profess to create. Ashe, brother, race first. I am a student of the magic that I profess to create. So I believe in magic. I practice magic. I study magic. And then when I have gotten all my stuff and getting myself together and I am where I want to be the magician in my life, y'all please forgive my sinuses again. As I'm seeing people, I'm watching the numbers go up. I know y'all like, why does she keep saying that? But I'm watching the numbers go up and I'm seeing new chat people. People are chatting to me while I'm talking. I can still read the chats and thank you all so much. And I'm seeing new people come in and I don't always know that people know why I keep on having to clear my face or why I sound all like this. So I just want to keep reminding people, see, that I do have allergies. They are sucking so bad. And I am pushing through those. And just bear with me, please. At least I have my voice today. So, but the magician is believing. The magician is practicing. The magician is recruiting assistance. The magician is finding someone, some people to lean on, to depend on, to trust, to give feedback, to give love back, to give light back. The magician is having a team. A magician recruits help. The magician has someone, like I said, that knows what's really going on. There's always someone in the audience that is waiting on their cue to step into your trick, waiting on their cue to do their part in your magic. There should always be someone. And if there's some people, you are so blessed, and that's what you need. But the magician always needs someone who is waiting on their cue to step in and be a part of your magic. I'm so sorry, y'all. Now I gotta blow my whole, this is crazy. But we're gonna push through this moment. We are making good time on this moment and we are coming up on the end of this moment. Thank you for your patience. Y'all have been sticking in. Again, like I said earlier, this is the first part on the, thank you. This is the first part of our 32-week series in our Moments Matter series. We're starting a new series together. And of course, you know that what discouraging energy is trying to show itself because we're starting something great. Y'all, this is proof. This is how y'all know that those of y'all that are starting this new series with me, this 32-week series, we just came out the 25-week series. For those of us that are going into this Moments Matter 32-week series, this is how y'all know how deep it is. Because the cat done took down my background. I can barely breathe. All this craziness. And because look, somebody is trying to block our moments. And this brings me to my last point. The last point in taking your moments, owning your moments, creating the magic in your moments. Being the magician in your life to say that I expect magical moments. I protect magical moments. I project magical moments. I am the magician. What keeps us from doing that? From being the magician, from believing, from practicing, from recruiting assistance? Y'all already knew before I was going to say it. Trauma. Trauma blocks magic. Trauma blocks our magical moments because we can't trust that they're magic when they're happening. Why? Because just like I said, excuse me, y'all. Just like I said, the magician studies others by studying themselves. Well, you have manipulators. You have predators that literally make a living off the study of others because they live off devouring. They live off devouring self-esteem, direction, joy. That's how they survive, makes them feel better because they operate out of the low vibration, and doing those things feed their low vibration. So people will manipulate the magic that they see in you. They will manipulate the magic that they see in you, which will deter your magician because you don't know if you can trust the magic in your own life. You don't know if you can trust the magic in your own life because people also have manipulated and traumatized your magic. Trauma blocks magic. When they see you getting excited, when they see you getting emotional, when they see your light come on, when they see you begin to transform, it makes others afraid. I saw a post, please y'all forgive me again. I saw a post that I loved by Mama Charmaine. Love her so much. She put up a post the other day that said, "Don't take it personal. Some people are afraid of heights. Grow anyway. Keep growing." And I'm paraphrasing, so I hope she doesn't watch and be like, look, it said at the end, paraphrasing. But there are people who will keep you down low because of the heights they're afraid of. People that will keep you chained down and people that will manipulate your magic. They'll manipulate your magic. You'll become traumatized from the manipulation, the abuse and mutilation of your magic. You'll become traumatized and you won't use it. You won't trust it. You won't try it. You won't do it. You'll work your job. You cook your dinner. You watch your shows. Where's your magic? You're a magician. You're a magician. Where's your magic? If I look at your life and I don't see the magic in your life, not what you're speaking to me. I don't care about what you're saying about what you've done, the work you're working about. I mean, yes, give life to sound. I'm okay with that vibration. I'm saying if you said nothing at all, if I saw nothing at all, that you show me this thing and this thing, if I saw nothing but you, where is your magic? Where is your magic? Who have you allowed to mutilate and manipulate your trust in your magician? Who have you allowed to deter you from manifesting magic into every moment? Well, you ain't got to be that happy all the time. I've heard that. Why are you always smiling? You're not going to keep me from putting magic into every one of my moments. Why you work so hard? Why are you always working? Why are you always this and why? Because every one of my moments, every one of them should be magical. Every one of them deserve my magic. Every one of them deserve the power that was invested in me. The power that was instilled in me, I have the right to infuse into every moment of my life. I have the right to do that. But because you took my power and you broke it and you dimmed it and you criticized it and you stepped on it, don't think I'm that powerful. Or I'm afraid to use my power because it might draw in more people like you. Or more people like this circumstance. Or more situations like this situation. I'm saying, understand that the only thing that's going to keep your magic from being as magical as it can be is the trauma that you have embraced. And listen, guys, please forgive me again. I'm so sorry, guys. Listen, I'm not saying that we should just be like, look, I'm hurt and I'm going to pretend like I'm not hurt because I want to be magical. I'm not saying that we are going to just be like, I'm going to forgive or let go and I'm not going to acknowledge because I just want to focus on my magic. I'm saying that by focusing on your magic, you will get rid of that stuff. So I'm saying the trauma and the pain and the hurt doesn't become your daily focus. But they used to call me, but they said, but they treated me this way. It's not my focus. It's there. And I have to do work on it. But I work on it by focusing on the magic. I work on it. So even we trick our minds, we reverse our own magic, right? We trick our minds when we begin to tell ourselves like, I'm not, I don't have these daddy issues or, I don't have these abandonment issues. I'm not really worried. I can't focus on none of that. By talking about them, by thinking about them, by using them in our everyday, they are a focus. But instead of that, what we want to say is that I'm focusing on the magic of myself. I'm using the power inside of me to heal what is happening outside of me. I'm using the power inside of me to mend what is going on inside of me. I'm using the greatness that I have to not only create what I need, but also to detonate what I don't need. So I'm not going to keep on thinking about the names that I was called, the things that I was put through, the disappointments I had to crawl through. When they come up, I use them towards my greatness. I don't focus, I don't give them the energy. I use them in the power. They become a part of my magic trick. They become the part of my magic trick. When a comedian goes up on a stage and they know they're going to have a heckler or two, they prepare for a heckler or two. The heckler becomes a part of their set. When a magician knows that they're going to have a skeptical audience member or two that doesn't believe in magic, instead of acting like the spectator or the skeptical person is not there, they make them a part. When they practice and they study, they say there's going to be someone in the audience that doesn't believe I can do this. There's going to be someone in the audience that's going to try to interfere with this trick. That's not real. That's not how it happens. Show me the inside of your hands, right? They know that's going to happen. But in creating their magic trick, they don't focus on the heckler or the spectator, or they say, I'm going to use that as a part of my magic trick to show people just how good I actually am. To show people just, oh, you thought you were going to come and heckle my show, but I'm going to show you how great of a comedian I am. I made room for you in order to manifest what I'm trying to do. I made room to take care of you. I made room to deal with you, bro. I made room to deal with you, situation. I made room to deal with you, sis. I'm going to use you in my magic trick. I'm not going to stop practicing magic. I'm not going to stop being magic. I'm not going to stop believing in magic. I'm not going to be afraid of my own magic. I'm going to use my magic to transform you into my process and watch me be victorious. Watch how I use your little situation and what you're trying to do and what you tried to do only to work towards my greatness. Only towards my greatness. So I am saying that we are not letting pain and trauma and those things keep us from being the magicians we were destined to be. We're not letting those things stop us from acting and existing in the fullest magical moments that we can create. We are saying that, look, yes, I was hurt. Yes, I was disappointed. But because I'm practicing my magic, I have more magic to do. Because I'm studying life and self and growth, I have more growing to do. I'm going to outgrow this. I'm going to outheal this. I'm going to transform this because I am the magician. You got the words, but I have the wand. You have the worry, but I have the wand. You have the waste, but I have the wand. I'm the magician. I'm the magician. And therefore, I am going to bring the magic into my moments. And I am not going to let you come one monkey in the audience ruin my show. 2 monkeys in the audience, 3 monkeys in the audience ruin my show. I'm on the stage. You're in the seat. Why am I worried about what you're doing on my set? I'm not worried about what you're doing on my set because it's my stage. I have the wand. It's my hat. It's my rabbit. It's my assistant. I am the magician. One of us is and one of us isn't. And I'm saying remind yourself of that. When you're at work, when you're at war, when you're in trouble, when you're in doubt, one of us is the magician and one of us isn't for my stage. For my stage. I'm not talking about their stage. because they got to do that for themselves. For this stage, for the stage of harmony, only one of us is the magician. And I got my assistants on fleek, right? My study is on fleek. My practice is on fleek, and my belief is beyond what you can imagine. So only one of us is the magician. Two of us are talking, but one of us can make things happen. Two of us are performing, but only one of us is going to make things happen for me. Two of us, three of us, four of us are engaged, but only one of us is going to make the difference for me on this stage, the magician. Embrace your moments, everyone. Have magical moments, not just have them. Hey, DJ, run. I got a DJ on, y'all. Hey, DJ, run that back. Peace, DJ. Hey, DJ, run that back. Y'all know I say that a lot, and now there's actually a DJ watching, which is so cute. So, don't just have magical moments. Make magical moments. Make them. Make them. Fight for them. Give to them. Grow them. So, and how all that we've talked about today is part of what's going to really help you be able to say, where do I start in creating these magical moments that I love and that I need? Peace, love. I see you. Thank you so much for that, brother. I appreciate that. So we always have to make sure, we always have to make sure we're on the stage at the time. Thank you so much, y'all, for joining me for this moment. I am so moved and loved every time we're able to get together and heal together. I love you all so very much. We are, like I said, we just finished a 25-week series. We're starting today with Moments Matter series. And this was our first week in this 32-week series. So I love you. I'm excited. I hope you all are on board for the ride. We are going to ride through moment after moment after moment until these moments just engulf our entire lives. And our lives are more joy, they're more happiness, they're more greatness, they're more expansion than they are any type of pain or low vibrational energy. We got this. I got y'all. Y'all got me. I already know I can see the numbers. Y'all got me. I love y'all. I need y'all. I will see you next week for another moment of harmony. Y'all be blessed.